not steamy like the romance books that you would usually expect, but it's more about love than it is about, you get it. Okay, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a type of video that I've never done before, which is a reading vlog. I'm actually really excited about it. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I did a bunch of research about like reading vlogs, and I watched a bunch of people's, and I ended up finding a lot of new channels doing that. So I'll see if I can like link the people whose videos I watched down below so you can go check out their reading vlogs that ended up inspiring this one. What's happening is that I have a bunch of books that I've started this year and gotten like part of the way through or not finished or whatever, and I just want to like take time. I just want to take time today and tomorrow to try and like power through my March TBR list so that I can get done with these books, not be like stalled, and then also start reading new books because I have other things that I'm interested in starting and I'm kind of stuck on these guys. So yes. Oh no, I actually have 4 books that I've been wanting to read. So let me show you my books that I'm trying to finish. So first and foremost, I'm wanting to finish this one to Watch by Kate Stayman-London. I really like this. If you watched my last video, which was my February reading wrap up, where I was also talking about some of the books that I bought last month, you'll have seen this. This is about a plus size fashion blogger who ends up becoming the next like bachelorette. It's called Main Squeeze in this universe, but that's basically what ends up happening. And I have really been enjoying this so far. It's actually like really fun and kind of like smart, incisive commentary on what it is to be a plus size woman trying to date anywhere right now, and also like the function that shows like the Bachelor and the Bachelorette serve in our society. And I've been thinking about that a lot because I watched this newest season of The Bachelor, and it was kind of horrifying, everything that ended up happening in it. I don't know if I'm going to make a follow-up video to the one that I already made. I know that I'm probably going to record a podcast episode with my friend about, like, the debacle of the first Black Bachelor and, like, the debacle of the treatment of the first Black Bachelorette. But that is something to plan on another day. For today, I just want to finish reading this book that I've really been enjoying. And then I also have Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. I have started and stopped reading this book so many times. I'm only on page like 10 or something right now, and I just want to finish reading this. So hopefully I can, if I finish One to Watch in time, I'll probably start this tonight, read it before I go to bed as like a nice bedtime story, or I will start and finish reading this tomorrow because it's very short. It's like not a long book. I don't know why it's taking me so long to read it. And then I also have We Are Never Meeting in Real Life by Samantha Irby. This copy is like destroyed for some reason. I don't know what I did to it, but this is an essay collection, and I I have a $5 off code for Sweet Green in here. I've read like a lot of the essays in this, but I haven't read all of them, and it just is sitting on my bookshelf, and I want to finish reading the rest of the essays in this. Finally, I have Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry. This is another one that's really short. This is a play, not a novel, and I'm a little over halfway through this, and I just want to finish it. So that is the flavor of the day. The next 24 hours. We'll see if I can make it through all of these books over the next day. If I can, it'll be the most that I have read in a 24-hour period since I finished all of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix in one day. That wasn't healthy. Right now, I just want to put a little makeup on because I've been finding, since like quarantine started, before quarantine I wasn't super into makeup, but since quarantine started, I just like think it's fun. It's something that I can do that will occupy like 15 minutes of my life, and it's something that feels fun and creative. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna speed on through it, and if you want, you can watch me put on a little bit of makeup. Okay, so I just put like the barest amount of makeup on. This is my like 35-second face. I could do it a lot faster if I wanted to. But I just put on some mascara, some blush, did my eyebrows, and a little bit of lip gloss. And that's really just it. Yeah, I'm gonna start reading now because I'm a bit sad and I need something to cheer me up. It was a horrible English accent. I've done better in the past. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading. I might move into my living room because I get better not sun. It's not like sunny outside today, but there's like better light out there. So I think I'm gonna move into my living room and just like read on the couch and try and relax. This is a sweet little romance book. It's not steamy like the romance books that you would usually expect, but it's more about love than it is about. You get it. I told myself that I could start cooking dinner when I hit page 350 in my book, One to Watch. I just got to page 352, so I'm taking a break to cook dinner for my family. I'm making butter chicken, which is a very involved recipe, so my lovely niece Lillian is helping me cook. I'm a mess when I cook. Like, I try so hard to be organized and to make sense, but I physically can't, so let's see how this goes. It'll be very interesting. It's probably going to take like 40 minutes longer than it has to, but Let's do it. Okay, so this is what I ended up making for dinner. It's butter chicken. As you can see, there's a bunch of vegetables in there. There's like carrots, green beans, spinach, potatoes. None of that stuff like normally goes in a butter chicken, but I'm trying to be a little bit healthy and not just eat something that is literally like a stick of butter with a bunch of meat in it. I also have this like garlic naan that I got from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna eat this now because I am starving, and yeah.
2 hours later.
So what I'm doing right now is my nighttime routine. I have this Pixie vitamin C tonic and my reusable cotton rounds that I use to apply it. I don't know, I just wanted to try this because I deal with fungal acne. And I was using the like Sunday Riley Good Jeans for a while, and that broke me out like nobody's business. Like my skin did not recover for months. So now I wash my face morning and night, I put on my products, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I finished One to Watch a few hours ago, a couple of hours ago actually. It was really, really, I loved the ending. It was like, I expected what happened at the end, but it was still really satisfying, and I think it's kind of like a romance novel in the sense of it's a story about romance, but not like that it's steamy or a bodice ripper or anything like that. I'm also trying to use up this L'Oreal Revitalift 10% vitamin C serum. This is the vitamin C tonic. There's lots of vitamin C happening here. It's because I'm trying to fade my dark spots. I know like vitamin C alone isn't gonna get rid of my dark spots. I have to like go to a dermatologist and get like a chemical peel or something like that, but that's for a time in my life when I have like time to just be inside for weeks. Really enjoyed the ending of that book. I thought it was super fun, very sweet. This is like a sample size of the Biossance Squalane Omega Repair Cream. Really love this. I got it as like a point perk from Sephora, and I'm gonna be sad when I run out because it's a very nice face cream, but it's super expensive, like $89 or something for a full size. I won't be buying that anytime soon. I have my CeraVe face cream that I usually use, but while I have this, I will use it up. I didn't really have it in me to start Peter Pan tonight. I just was like a little bit tired, so I'm gonna maybe try and read that tomorrow. So instead of doing that, I did like a 10-minute leg workout because I'm taking ballet classes right now and I really want to work on my stability. So I did like a 10-ish minute leg workout, and then I stretched for like 45 minutes. It was 35 minutes. I just wanted to talk a little bit. If anybody cares about skincare, you know, that's what's happening. I just put the Ordinary 100% plant-derived squalane on. I read this blog. I'll probably link it down below if you also like deal with fungal acne. I read this blog, Simple Skincare Science, and he gave recommendations for what to do if you have fungal acne and like what to use. So I started using pretty much like squalane oil, everything. I read the ingredients lists on everything, like from my toners to my creams. I just don't want to put anything on my face that is going to activate my fungal acne. But what I just put on was the CeraVe Healing Ointment, which is an occlusive. The CeraVe Healing Ointment is essentially just Vaseline in a blue bottle. And this is the GlossierMangoBalm.com. It's branded as a universal skin set, but it's essentially like a lip balm, and I put it on the little crack between my thumb and my forefinger. My last step is usually to put this Milk Makeup Kush Lash and Brow Serum on my lashes. Not like revolutionary, I think it works. I don't have like inch-long eyelashes now, but I've always had very short, very thin lashes, and I feel like it they're definitely a bit longer and a lot thicker and more voluminous than they were before I started using this. Yeah, that's my little nighttime skincare routine. I'm sure my face looks like a donut now. It does. My mirror is like right there. What I really wanted to talk about in this clip was that, like, if you watched my first video, you know kind of the ethos of my channel is to give me a accountability measure to force me to read all of the books that I own, have on bookshelves that I have just essentially sitting here gathering dust. But I said in that video that I didn't want to buy any more books, but I think buying books kind of makes my TBR more exciting. Like, I bought One to Watch and it was really fun and really enjoyable, and because I liked reading that so much, I'm super excited to jump into Peter Pan and Raisin in the Sun and, you know, all of these other books that I've had for a long time. So I feel like getting a new book here and there, you know, that I haven't had for as long is like a nice palette cleanser, because I haven't been staring at it for as long as I've been staring at these other books, and it just adds a little jolt of excitement and the unexpected into my TBRs. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna go to sleep and see you guys tomorrow, I guess.
Tomorrow.
Okay guys, hello. It has been a couple of days since I filmed the last clip in this reading vlog. We had kind of a rough day with my dog. She wasn't really feeling well. Yeah, she wasn't really feeling well, so I took like a couple of days off just to be with her and sit with her and make sure that she was okay, and she's doing a lot better now. So we're getting back into the reading vlog. What I ended up doing was I ended up downloading the audiobook version of Peter Pan onto my phone from my library's app. I use this app called Libby. I'll put a link to it down below. I think I've linked to it before. You can get ebooks and audiobooks from your library directly to your phone or like computer, iPad, whatever, without having to pay for anything, which is really useful. I got the audiobook version of that. I am going to be listening to it now as I clean my room. Does anybody else feel like you clean your room like once every 2.5 days and then it just is like dirty again for no reason? It's finally warm here where I am. Every year whenever it, like, the seasons change and it's warm for longer than like a week, I switch around my clothing setup. So I have a little dresser next to me that I keep my off-season clothes in. I have my big dresser back there that I keep my like seasonal essentials in, and so I'm going to be cleaning up my room and switching around the clothes. I'm done doing my little switcheroo, so I am going to walk to the like post office box, the like mailbox where you put letters in. I have a couple of letters that I have to send. I'm gonna go walk to that, and while I'm walking I am going to try and listen to Peter Pan. I just feel like it's not for me. And I'm gonna finish it because I promised I would finish it, but I'm not really enjoying it right now. The whole like plot kind of is that Wendy is going to Neverland to be the mother of Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, and I think maybe if I was a kid I would have read that and been like, ah, whatever, but I'm like 23 years old now, and the idea of that is just like, she's 8, like, shut up. And there's a lot of racist language in it, so I'm struggling a little bit. And I don't know, who knows, maybe it'll get better by the end. So I'm gonna listen to that, and I will check back in when I've made any kind of progress.
One eternity later.
Hello everyone. It has been several days since I filmed the last clip in this reading vlog. Honestly, what happened was that I stalled out reading Peter Pan. I got like 50% of the way through it, and then I was tired of reading it. So, I actually don't know what the last clip was before this. It might have been me starting Peter Pan, but I'm not really sure. But I also wasn't super into it. It was a lot of sexism and racism for me personally in the 2021 of things. I was like, I need to understand why this book has gripped so many generations of people. And also, I really liked the movie when I was a kid. I watched it when I was a kid, or I think I watched 30% of it when I was a kid, but I liked the parts I saw. I listened to a podcast that I'll probably link down below because I really like that podcast and I like the commentary that they have on books. Yeah, they spoiled it, but I don't really care about spoilers. Usually, it usually doesn't bother me that much. And it really helped me understand, the fun of it and why people really enjoy it. I got to see, they talked about the more, whimsical sides of the book, so I'm going to try and dive back into that, but I think I need a bit of a palate cleanser before I do that, so I'm moving on to today. Today is Monday. I think I started the reading vlog. Oh my god. I'm going to move on and today try and finish Raisin in the Sun because I'm halfway through that. It's just a play. I'm sure I can finish it. And then I will read through We Are Never Meeting in Real Life probably before I go to bed. It's my before bed book. And then hopefully tomorrow I will be in a mood, in a mental mind state where I feel replenished enough to tackle Peter Pan again. So I will update you whenever I have any updates about if I finished anything or how I'm progressing through things. Yeah.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, it's been a couple of days. I will spare you all of the gory details and just say that today is the last day of March and I'm just hoping to power through these books today, really. I've been feeling a little under the weather. I think it might be allergies. I don't know. I've been really tired and yeah, just kind of tired and achy. So I'm gonna spend today in bed replenishing myself spiritually and physically. And I think I'm gonna take this downtime to just read. I have made some progress on We Are Never Meeting in Real Life. I didn't say this the last time I checked in, or I don't know if I said this the last time I checked in. I finished Raisin in the Sun a couple of days ago, so that is an exciting milestone. So I finished Raisin in the Sun, and I started in on We Are Never Meeting in Real Life, but I got halfway through the ones that I had to finish yesterday. Yeah, today hopefully I will get through the rest of the essays in this book, and then I can listen to Peter Pan just to kind of chill out at the end of the day, relax. And finish Peter Pan, and then I will be done with these books. So, I'm going to start reading. Okay, while it might look like nothing has changed from the last clip to this one, hopefully, as you notice, it is nighttime now. Several hours have passed since I filmed the last clip, and I think that this is going to be the end of this reading vlog. I finished reading We Are Never Meeting in Real Life. Finished is I'll use that term loosely. There are a couple of essays in here that I just didn't feel like reading, and I had a headache, so I was like, I'm gonna skim these and say that I finished this. And then I just cried finishing Peter Pan because the ending, I was not emotionally prepared for the ending of that book. I have a complicated history with Peter Pan, which is, I'll probably explain that more in my March reading wrap up, or I don't know if I want to make a dedicated video. I have no idea. Aspect of the book / movie has always made me really emotional, that Wendy grows out of Peter Pan. I don't know why I'm crying about like a 120-year-old book, but slash play, but it just is really like, all the racism aside, I found it very affecting. So I'm really proud of myself. It took me longer than I expected it to finish all of these books, but I am going to add this clip to the end of this reading vlog and then upload this, and hopefully you are watching this in the lovely month of April or sometime past the lovely month of April 2020. So I'll be coming at you soon with a March reading wrap up and an anti-haul of books, maybe? I don't know. Stay tuned on my channel for those things. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos like this, and give it a like. Comment down below if you've read any of these books, if you have any thoughts about them, if you want to have a discussion about the rampant racism in Peter Pan. I'm really open to that, but damn, did that little bitch make me cry. Wow. Okay, good night.